Hello, good night, everyone. Welcome to Ad America. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aldi, and I will be your e-guide for today. Ladies and gentlemen, now you are watching Metropolitan Toastmaster Speak-a-thon. Please give a huge round of applause for everyone here in the arena. And yeah, obviously it's good to see a few familiar faces in this place. But for those of you, your first time going to Ad America, we are the United States American Center, operating under the United States Embassy. We are a place where you can learn more about American culture through our programs and, of course, events. And before we begin today's edition of Toastmaster, I have the question of the day for our social media stream audience. And the question is, when was Toastmasters International founded? Option A, 1924. Option B, 1935. Option C, 1944. And option D, 1950. And for those of you watching at home who know the answer, please answer on all our social media platforms, and one with the correct answer will receive a shout out from us at the end of the event. And now, to give his opening remark, please give a warm welcome to President Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Have fun! Thank you very much, everyone. Today we are going to celebrate the very first Speak-a-thon of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Usually we have 2 speakers, but now we double the amount to 4 speakers. And before we get to that, let me introduce to you Toastmasters International. The next slide, please. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization building your confidence by speaking on the stage and teaching you public speaking and leadership skills. We have around 200,000 members across 12,000 clubs across 145 countries. Next slide, please. What is the benefit of you joining Toastmasters? Ladies and gentlemen, if you join Toastmasters International, you have 4 benefits. The first is you are not taught by anyone. If you go on stage, you will be evaluated by your peers. And if you want to improve your soft skills, look no more, just join Toastmasters. You can develop any of your soft skills, starting from leadership, communication, even organization, so on and so forth. Not only that, if you are part of a good company, maybe they have their own corporate club of Toastmasters International. This shows that Toastmasters International is reputable, it is acknowledged by these companies, and thus, if you put Toastmasters International in your CV, that will definitely help you boost your profile in the eyes of the recruiters. And last but not least, we are here with a mentor. Every time you become a member, you will be assigned a mentor, and this mentor will help you become a better speaker, a better character, or just a better leader in general, depends on what you're aiming for. Now, if you join Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, we have 2 additional benefits. The first one is we are collaborating with At America, the American Center of US Embassy in Indonesia. Please give a big round of applause for At America. And our location is also strategic. We are located in the SCBD, so if you are from office and you want to network, just come to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. And once again, I invite all of you to raise your voice and shout, "Have fun, go Mets! Have fun!" Go Mets! Thank you very much. Next slide, please. Now, what happens when you become a member? When you become a member, you will be able to select one of 11 pathways. What is a pathway? Pathway is basically the guide for you to learn. For example, if you want to become a presenter, you may want to take presentation mastery. If you want to become a better leader, you could probably take leadership development. And there are 11 of these. You can check them on the website. And if you have questions, please feel free to ask us. Next slide, please. Now, this club is run by executive committees. My name is Wilson. I am here as your club president. I would also like to introduce to you the Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Albert, right here. We have our lovely Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Nikki, over there. Unfortunately, our Vice President of Public Relations, Toastmaster Diana, is not here. And we also have Toastmaster Andy, our Secretary and Treasurer, unfortunately also not here. And last but not least, we also have our Secretary, our Surgeon at Arms, it starts with S, Toastmaster Ozan. And we would also like to credit our immediate past president, Toastmaster Claudia, but Toastmaster Claudia is not here. So go to the next slide, please. Now that will be the introduction of Toastmaster from me. With this, I would love to formally open this meeting by the knocks of the gavel. Thank you very much. The meeting is officially open. I would love to give the control to our Toastmaster of the meeting, aka MC, Toastmaster Albert. Please, the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Wilson, our president. Hey, Heaven! Thank you very much. And that's the spirit. And today, I'm Albert, your Toastmaster of the meeting, aka your MC for today. And tonight, we have a very special meeting, which is the Metropolitan Toastmasters Club Speak-a-thon. Sorry. Yeah. Before we start, we will have, it's not only me who will be here today, but we also have the heart of every single Toastmaster meeting, which is the evaluators team. With that, I would like to call upon the general evaluator, Toastmaster Dede, to come on stage, please. And also all the team, the grammarian, INWOD counter, ballot counter, and the timer as well to come up on stage. Toastmaster Dede, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much for our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Albert. So, I am Dede, and I'm as a general evaluator. And then for the tonight, I will oversee the execution of the meeting. And at the end of the session, I will share my observation and then my feedback regarding the improvement for our next meeting. So, but I'm not alone. With all of my team, the first is our grammarian, Toastmaster Yosakim. Please welcome our grammarian, Toastmaster Yosakim.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Yosakim, and my role for tonight is as a grammarian. As a grammarian, I will observe the usage of English language by all the speakers, and I will present my report at the end of the meeting. That is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for our grammarian. And then we have another rule taker. This is Toastmaster Flo as a WOD counter. So please welcome Toastmaster Flo. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Madam GE. Hello, my name is Flo. I'm from Gunung Sewu, Kencana Toastmaster Club, and my role is to count the speaker usage of filler words. I also take notes of usage of word of the day, which is showcase, meaning demonstrate or present. I will see you at the end of the session. Thank you.
Thank you so much for our WOD counter. So let's be welcome for the another role taker. This is Toastmaster Esther. She is our ballot counter. Please welcome. The stage is yours.
Hello, my fellow Toastmaster and guests. My name is Esther. As a ballot counter, I will collecting your vote for our eligible table topic speaker, prepare speech, and evaluators. So, be ensure you use your vote to our best speaker. And at the end of the session, I will announce tonight's favorite speaker. Thank you.
Thank you so much for our ballot counter, Toastmaster Esther. And we have the last of the role taker, our timer. Please welcome Toastmaster February.
Okay, thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Good evening, everyone. My name is February. I am from Gunung Sewu Toastmaster Club, and tonight I will be your timer. And for those of you who are speakers, when the light is green, you are eligible to be voted. When the light is yellow, you are nearing end of your duration, and when the light is red, please wrap up your speeches in 30 seconds or less. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for our timer. So it's all of the rule taker for tonight's meeting. So please enjoy the meeting, and I will control back to our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Albert.
Thank you very much, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Dede. Woo! What a very concise session. So back again. What is Speak-a-thon? Speak-a-thon is yes, just like the name. It's a combination of speaking and marathon. So it will be a marathon of prepaid speakers. Hey, back. It's too quick. Back, please. Again. Yeah. Thank you. Next. Yeah, this one. Too much. Okay, so sorry about the technical issues. We only have two agendas for today, which is the prepared speech session and the evaluation session. And just like the name said, we will have a marathon of 4 speakers for tonight. And these are your speakers for tonight. So, without any further ado, let's call the first speaker. But I'm not going to call the first speaker. I will let the evaluator of the first evaluator to call the speaker. So, back to you, Toastmaster Wilson.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, my name is Wilson. I am serving you as the Evaluator 5 for today. Now, I am about to introduce to you our first evaluator. He is on the Presentation Mastery pathway, taking Level 1, Project 4.3, which is giving and receiving evaluation. Now, the purpose of this project is for the evaluator to learn how to give a constructive feedback and listen to the speech actively. Without further ado, I would love to welcome our first evaluator, Toastmaster Ozan. Please, the stage is yours.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Albert. Before I begin, I would like to comment on this screen where I have what gives. No space, come on. Well, today I am Toastmaster Ozan, and I will be evaluating Toastmaster Nabila on her pathway of Presentation Mastery Level 1, Project 1, which is Icebreaker, with the purpose of this project for her to introduce herself to the club and learn a basic structure of speeches. And her title is consists of my love and hate relationship of social media. Without further ado, we shall call upon the stage Toastmaster Nabila, my love-hate social relationship with social media. Toastmaster Nabila, the stage is yours.
Good afternoon, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Before I start, I want to ask you a question. Please raise your hand if you have 1 or 2 social media on your phone. Thank you. You can lower down your hand now. And is there anyone here who doesn't have any social media at all? See, most of you have at least 1 or 2 social media on your hand, on your phone. I'm Nabila, and I work as social media buyer in advertising agency. In this role, I manage paid ads in social media. For example, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, or now we call it X. So if you're scrolling Instagram and you find annoying ads in the middle, that's actually the output from my 9 to 5 work. And I have been doing this for almost 2 years. Some people think that I must be social media savvy, who plays social media a lot, 24/7, every day. But honestly, I am not. Actually, back then, I had a very bad relationship with social media. In 2014 until 2017, I stopped from playing any social media, while all my friends just busy posting their activities in Instagram or Path. I chose to disconnect myself from any social media platform because of some reason. First, social media made me think that other people is doing better than me. I remember the moment when I opened social media and then I found a random photos or posts from random celebrities or friends, and then it made me forget that their life is not as perfect as they appear on social media. And sometimes when I scroll to Instagram feed or Instagram stories, I experience a FOMO, fear of missing out. Imagine like you are stay at home, relaxing on your couch, and then watching Netflix, and then you're just happy with yourself at home. But suddenly, when you scroll Instagram, you feel like everyone is just having fun outside, like going to concert or going to park, and you are the only one who stay at home and then missing out in the fun. And whenever I experience this FOMO, my mood suddenly changed into a very bad one. But everything changed in 2017 when I first entered university. At that moment, I need to do like opening task or like ospec where I need to post a photo in Instagram account. At that time, I didn't have any IG account. How could I post a photo? How can I just do the task? And then I asked my mentor like, I didn't have any IG account. How could I post the photo? And then he said like, just create one then. All you need is just email and password and you are all set. Then I didn't have option back then, so I just grab my phone, install Instagram apps, log in, and then post the task. And then I follow some of my friends, like some friends in senior high school and my new friends in university, because I didn't want people to think that my account was fake. And then at that time, it changed my perspective. Like at that moment, I found out that, oh, social media makes me stay in touch with my old friend, my senior high school friend. And then I found out that one thing, the most important one is social media can help you connect with new people, new person, new friends, new communities. Just like me, who found Metropolitan Toastmaster from their IG account. I think I would never been here, standing here today, meeting all of you in this room, if I still disconnected myself with social media. My love-hate relationship with social media taught me that to be more open-minded. Yes, of course. Social media still has its drawbacks, its limitation, but it's very important to recognize and just showcase the positive aspect of social media. And I think it also can be applied in our everyday life because sometimes in life, I believe that most of you have found like something new, something unexpected changes. And it's okay, it's fine because at least we try to like accept it and not try to reject it and just uh, find it out because sometimes in life uh, you just have to accept it because we don't know. Maybe it will be beneficial for us later. Just like me who found another side of social media. Thank you. Get back to you, Toastmaster Albert.
Thank you very much. Whoa. What a great speech, isn't it? What a great speech, isn't it? Wow. Very nice. I really love it. So, yeah, you all have social medias, and yeah, everything has positive and negative sides. And also, it has your own drawbacks. Let's continue on. Our second speaker is very eager to take on the stage. So let's call upon the second speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Wina. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. I'm Wina. Today I'm evaluating Toastmaster Ray. Toastmaster Ray pathway is presentation mastery, level 1, project 1, icebreaker, The purpose of the project is to introduce himself to the club and also learn the basic structure of the public speech. Without further ado, let us welcome Toastmaster Ray. The lesson changed me, a lesson changed me, Toastmaster Ray. The stage is yours.
Have you ever experienced something in your life that changed yourself drastically as a person? Some of you have, maybe some of you haven't. But for me, I certainly have. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. When I was a little child, I was a very quiet and shy boy. I couldn't communicate myself to other people, even to my own family. I was even scared to say hello to people. I used to hide all the time, hours and hours, in my room reading books or even just simply stare at the ceiling. I was also a very nerdy kid. I could finish a 300-page novel in just one day when I was about 7 or 8 years old. Pretty incredible. But now I am more confident, way more talkative, and most importantly, I barely touch any books. Ladies and gentlemen, what happened was, you see, combining being quiet and shy and being a nerd isn't really a good combination. So, I got bullied a lot when I was in elementary school. And it started when I was about first grade. At first, I couldn't talk to my friends, and because of that, they started to pick on me. At first, it was tame. They would call me names, but then it got worse. They would throw things at me, and they would tell other students to not be my friend. And the boys would push me, even punch me every time I was around them. And the girls usually would just cry out of nowhere until the teacher comes and then told them to punish me. The worst thing was that it wasn't only the students that did it to me. The teachers and the students' parents also did it too. The teacher, for example, they discriminated against me by saying that I was a unique child. And they gave me lots of punishments just because I couldn't answer their questions. Also, the students' parents, during breaks, they would give me a very disgusted look and uh, watch their children to not come near me. It's pretty sad, right? Believe it or not, this would continue until I was in sixth grade. I was very angry at the time, but I couldn't fight back. Of course, because if I did, the teacher would be even angrier at me. And I couldn't talk to anyone at that time, especially to my parents, because at that time my parents were very busy. Our financial condition was pretty hard at that time, so they had to work all day, leaving no time for their children. So at school, during breaks, I would just stay in my classroom, reading my books, and maybe writing some notes. Some of the notes were like, why is this happening to me? Why me? Why are you bullying me? I would blame my friends for mocking me. I would blame the teachers and the student parents for making it even worse. And I would even blame my own family for not being there to support me. But in that sad moment, I realized something. I realized that it's not only my friend's fault for mocking me, that it's not only the teachers and the parents' fault for making it worse, but it's also my fault. It's my fault because I was too quiet and shy. It's my fault because I was too comfortable living around my bubble and not letting anyone in. And it's my fault because I buried myself behind books instead of engaging with my friends. If only I could be more encouraged to talk to people, to even say hello to them, then maybe I would have had more nicer friends back then. This experience changed me. When I was in junior high, I started to make friends. I started to join clubs and organizations, and I became more comfortable with myself. And now, I think I'm more confident, and I love joining clubs and organizations like Toastmasters. And I love being around you guys, people. And I have changed myself from someone who was very quiet and very shy to what I am now. And I think I'm pretty proud of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, and distinguished guests, a lot of you might ask me, do you hate your friends? Do you hate your teachers? And my answer is no. I do not hate my friends. I do not hate my teachers or my friends' parents. In fact, I thank them. I thank them because they taught me a very valuable lesson, a lesson that I would never forget, a lesson that made me who I am now, a lesson that changed me. Back to Toastmaster of the meeting.
Thank you very much. Well, as fellow bullying survivor, I relate with you. No one is there for you. Yeah, I know how bad it can be. But thank you. That was very inspirational speech by you. And I guess a lot of us can relate with that. And also, I see our third speaker is also being giddy over there. He also wants to take the stage as soon as possible. But before that, I will call upon the third speaker evaluator, Toastmaster Nikki, our Vice President of Membership. The stage is yours. I don't know who put that photo. I don't know.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you, that's the spirit. All right, so today I will be the third evaluator and for our third speaker. And it is my pleasure to introduce to everyone in the room our own Toastmaster Stephanus. And he is on his path of motivational strategies, level 3, project 1, understanding emotional intelligence. And the purpose of his speech is to share some aspects of his experience journaling emotion. So we will be getting on an emotional journey tonight. All right, so without further ado, I bet you guys can't wait to hear from him. So let us welcome together Toastmaster Stephanus, my emotional roller coaster, Toastmaster Stephanus. Applause, please.
Raise your hand if you have ever tried riding a roller coaster. Nice. So I actually have a very fun audience here. Well, I actually didn't remember the last time I ride a roller coaster, but I don't really have to go to do fun to experience one because my life for the past 2 months has been like a roller coaster. And you know the feeling of roller coaster, right? There's a mix of excitement and also fear. And you can't really expect what's gonna happen. Like 1 minute you go up, and then the next thing you know, you're going down so deep that you're hoping you're not dropping any of your keys. And I guess that's what's been happening for the past 2 months. And as a psychologist, I always tell people to feel all the feels, to acknowledge the feeling that they experiencing. Whether it's anger when somebody is cutting line in front of you, or sadness when you experience your heartbreak, or anxiety as you stand and deliver your speech in front of this many strangers. Well, yeah, but all these emotions are unpleasant, right? And I guess it's very easy for us to push aside these emotions because, you know, who wants to feel that way? But as part of this project, I have to uh, keep note of my feeling for the past 2 weeks. And, I can tell you that it's not an easy experience for me, even as a psychologist. But I want to share with you 3 important lessons that I've learned along the way as I keep track my emotions. Number one, having a good friend really matters. I spent 5+ years studying psychology, hoping that I could be invulnerable. I thought I could learn how to read people's minds, which, bummer, isn't actually the case. It's like, you're just making a total observation of other people's behavior and then listening to their stories and then making an educated guess about what they might be feeling or thinking. I thought I could learn to be the strongest person in the world. Well, maybe not physically, but emotionally or mentally. But then I also realized that, even superheroes they have their own weaknesses, right? I mean, yes, sure, they are fictional, but even superheroes are created based on human beings. And just like a doctor can get sick, a marriage counselor might be having an unhappy marriage and is considering a divorce, a dentist who might be needing a dental implant because they have sweet tooth, so can psychologists have their own emotional problems. Surprise, surprise. I know it sounds like very ironic, but have you ever thought like a surgeon having a terminal illness and then having to perform surgery on themselves? Like, is that possible? No, right? So give us a break, right? Of course, like you can't be doing this alone. And I guess that's the reason why having friends is very important. And I'm really glad that the lessons that I keep telling to my clients are also the ones that I need to learn as well. Number two, emotions are just information, not facts. You know how people always say like like data is the new oil? Well, emotions are data, right? I mean, well, you can't really sell your emotions to companies and then hoping that you can make money of it, which sounds like a cool idea, right? Selling my anxiety for 50,000 rupees or selling my sadness for like 100,000 rupees. Well, I mean, that sure sounds fun, but it's not the case. And just like I said, emotions are just information. It's like, sometimes it can tell you something very important. Like when you feel sad, it might be a way of saying, I need help. When you feel angry, it might be a way of saying something isn't right. And if you feel scared or anxious, it might be a way of saying, I need to be careful. And this information will help you to decide what course of action to take. And emotions are not permanent. It's like an uninvited guest coming to your house, like door-to-door salespeople, hiccups, or that ads that keeps coming when you watch YouTube in video or like watch movies in LK21. Well, even though like some of these guests can be like annoying because they like to overstay their welcome, and you keep dropping hints so that they can like leave and they are not getting it. And so are emotions. Sometimes they just stay for a very long time, and yet at the same time they will leave you eventually. So just be present with them. Just like the way you be present with your friends who might be experiencing the same thing. And the third lesson is emotions are neither good nor bad. It's like when you ask people, what is your favorite food? Some people might say, I like Western because it has a burger or pizza. I like Japanese because of sushi or ramen. And it's not really to say that one is better than the other. It's just a preference. And so are emotions. Well, they are good and bad emotions, but it can actually teach something new. Just like when you try something, just like when you try new food, and it can give you new understanding on your palate, so are emotions. They can actually teach you something new. And I think those are important lessons, especially when you're experiencing a roller coaster right now. And I guess that's it. So you just have to feel it, just experience it, let it come and let it go. And if you are lucky not to have a roller coaster life, I guess maybe it's time for you to go for one. Thank you. Going back to Toastmaster Albert.
Yeah, thank you very much, those Mother Stefano. Yeah, roller coaster. Yeah, kinda. You put that on the top, and then you put that down, and sometimes you call that Monday. Ah, company slaves detected. Yeah, that's true. I'm also a company slave now. Let's continue. The fourth speaker is, yeah, he said that he is jittery to come to the stage. So let's just resolve that by calling the fourth speaker evaluator, also the Division I District 87 Director, Toastmaster Alvin. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Albert. So Toastmaster Shauki is attempting to complete level 4. Woo! The project is motivate others, and the purpose of this project is for Shauki to practice the skills needed to motivate team members through the completion of a project. And the purpose of this speech is for Shauki to share some aspect of his experience motivating team members through the completion of a project. And one note, the smarter Shauki will deliver a high quality and engaging speech that address his experience using motivational techniques while leading a team. So, fellow Toastmasters, Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara, God of War, Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara.
Hey! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the title, you don't see the title. Have you ever hear God of War? Raise your hand if you do. It's a god that represents war. That's the thing about God of War. Usually people, especially people who playing video games, probably thinking that I'm gonna talk about Kratos. Yeah, yes, because I'm bald right now, but I'm not Kratos. I am way below him. Maybe you're probably gonna think about Ares, the god of war from Greek, very popular. But I'm gonna tell you guys about a god of war by the name of Hachiman. Hachiman is the Japanese deity of god of war. It's a Japanese deity that is first is not a god of war at all. He is actually a god of agriculture. But to his divine strategy to win a war, he is nominated by the emperor to become the god of war. He is the god of war that is not pursuing strength. He is pursuing other things. He's charismatic. He is very loyal to his team. And also, he is very, very, very spirited, which is not me at all. Here's the thing. Back in the day when I was in university, I was just a humble lad. A humble lad who doesn't know anything about leadership. But suddenly, my president nominated me as the president of a public speaking club. Yes, a public speaking club. And my first ever project is to do an international competition. It's really hard. I need to motivate people. I don't even know how to motivate myself. Look at me. Do you see a motivating face in here? Wassalam, to be more precise. Here's the thing. I was a club member for 3 months. I joined a couple of competition and I become a leader because people see my hidden strength, which is stay hidden from me for a very long time. But that's the thing. Sometimes one of the greatest strength is something that you don't see. I join competitions a lot. And I mean a lot. I joined over 15 competition when I was in university, international and national. I present to over 3,000 people in a competition, over 3,000 people. And I just joined my very first ever competition. And I need to speak in front of 3,000 people. Oh my God. But that's when it hit me. Sometimes I need to try something new, right? Because in terms of leader, I'm no leader whatsoever. I never become a leader. I never become a leader of myself. I'm very bad of motivating myself. And in fact, I become the living embodiment of depression right here. But that's the thing, right? Sometimes leader is not chosen by yourself, but by others. When I become a leader of English club, there's one thing that I always tell my members. Join more competitions, don't worry about it, and always try to make friends. Always try to make friends and gain more connection. Because back then, in that 14 competition, I haven't win any competition. Hell no! But I still keep joining competition. And without me even noticing it, I actually inspire people to join competitions. Again, it's kind of silly. It's kind of unexpected. But suddenly I become the face, or should I say the English club mascot. Yes, the reason why I become a mascot, I become a face of Sampurna University IG page. That's an achievement. Even though they used the wrong picture. Just like this. Shush. But that's the thing, right? Sometimes when you do something, you don't realize that you motivate others. But somehow you did. I show a lot of not so great qualities when you become a leader. But there is one thing that I always said to my member. 2 things. One, always try something new, and always expect the unexpected. Because sometimes life can be a roller coaster. Hey! Life can be a roller coaster, but it's okay. Unexpected things happen to us almost every single day. Sometimes you become a leader, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you become a leader and you motivate others. So, ladies and gentlemen, always try to do something new. Don't worry about what other people think of you. And always keep going. Because just like what Dory said, just keep swimming, even though you don't know how to swim, but that's okay. Because again, Hachiman was not a god of war. He is a deity of agriculture. But through his other qualifying traits, he became the god of war. And hopefully, I can become the God of War. Thank you so much for listening and have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's something, right? Then with that, all of our speaker has done doing this speech. Wait a second. Before we continue, before we start the voting session, I would like to ask the timer, Mr. Feb, are the speakers qualified to be chosen?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. So Toastmaster Nabila time was 5 minutes and 54 seconds. Toastmaster Ray was 5 minutes and 58 seconds. Toastmaster Stefanus was 7 minutes and 17 seconds. And lastly, Toastmaster Shauki was 6 minutes and 51 seconds. So in conclusion, all the speakers are eligible to be voted. Thank you.
Yay! So everybody is eligible to be voted. So now you can put out your phones, not DSLR cameras, and you can try to. Second. Wait a second. Wait a second. We have a bit. Okay, please scan the QR code, or you can just reload. Nah, we have votes now. Nice. Okay. Okay. Are we done? We're done. I guess we are done. Then it's the end of my session. It's the end of the prepared speech session. So now we will come to the heart of every single Toastmaster meeting, which is when we know where we are lacking off and what we are good about. And with that, I will call upon the general evaluator, Toastmaster Dede.
Thank you so much for our Toastmaster of the meeting. So before I continue to the as general evaluator, let's we um open your mind again. More focus. Okay, go Mets! Oh, I'm sorry. Have fun. Have fun. Okay, still on focus. So thank you so much for our Toastmaster of the meeting. So we move on to the evaluation session. And then for the first speaker, it will be evaluated by Toastmaster Ozan. So Toastmaster Ozan, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dede. Well, anyway, congratulations to Toastmaster Nabila for your completing your project of Icebreaker. Have an applause, everyone, because she has done well to come up to stage and present her speech, which is amazing. And the way she speaks and the way she speaks really presents amaze me because for having a prepared speeches, she really does well from her way, her stature, especially her body language, especially when she wanted to present where she used her stage properly from moving from one spot into another. Although there could be some improvement, such as there's always a backside. You can just notice that. But also for her tone and the way she clarify her speech is really done well. Her pronunciations are great, and that's about it. And her tones could be, although it's very good, and the way she speaks very fluently, and her tone is very fluctuates from one tone to another. Perhaps you could explore more to like a certain range that maybe you wouldn't ever done that before, like an uncomfortable range, but you could certainly try, such as if you wanted to go even louder, or even you want to try to be like a more shrunken voice. That's about it. You wanted to evaluate on certain things. But on the get-go, you wanted to do some tones. It's already even great. Perhaps you had a bit of experience on the previous past, but also the way her tones, the context of the speeches from the basics, the opening, the structure on the bodies, and your closing statement. Although there could be another improvement, you already showcasing us a decent, already good basic structure of speeches, such as how do you segue from your starting a social media into how do you explain those to everyone. And as a matter of fact, when you perked up mentioning like a Twitter is actually X now, it's very interesting because to this day I refuse to call Twitter X. I don't know why. It sounds cringe enough, but Instagram switches is very impressive. So congratulations on your speeches, and perhaps you would do another speeches on your upcoming feature. That's all to me today. Back to Toastmaster Dede.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Ozan, who will offer the first speaker. And then we move on to the second speaker. He will be evaluated by Toastmaster Wina. Toastmaster Wina, the stage is yours.
Toastmaster Ray, your presentation is good, and you achieved is to introduce yourself to the club. Let's give him a lot of applause. Your eyes contact to Cynthia is very good. Your speak clearly, your tone, your volume is really clear for me and for the audience also, I guess. And your structure are good when you're saying how you before and the process, the story, and how you know is really great. In every single speech, we have the room to improve, and I would like to give you suggestions, 3 suggestions for you tonight. You already very good in giving a hand gesture to move around with your hand gesture while you're doing this is very good. But why you move around here is blocking you from the audience. When the camera also, I suggest you is to move in the middle and just move around here to engage the audience. You can move by clocking from here to here. It depends how your speech go and how you to engage the audience with your hand gesture. You can try more. When you say I'm proud of myself, say it, I'm proud of myself. And do not use I think. It's about you. You need to sure about what you say. Say I'm proud. How I am now. I'm confident. Rather than say I think. So the audience also can agree what you say. You already very good when you speak there, so you need to sure about yourself. And the last, I would like to challenge you one thing. You say a lesson changed me is your title, and I would like to hear about a story about that. What lesson changed you? A unique story. You choose one, and tell us what is that. Is more engaging and attractive. For me, I really want to hear what a story behind that, so you can speak confidently now. What changed you? What changed you now? You want to go out from your room and doing public speaking here. I really waiting for that. However, you're not saying that, but maybe you can do in the future in your next speech. And once again, congratulations, you finished your speech tonight. Blast him one of us again. Back to you, Toastmaster Dede.
Thank you so much for our evaluator, Toastmaster Wina. Please give applause for Toastmaster Wina. So let's we move on to the evaluation for the third speaker. We have Toastmaster Nikki. Toastmaster Nikki, please welcome to the stage.
All right. So good evening, everyone. Back with me again on this stage. Thank you. All right. So I will be having the absolute pleasure to evaluate our own Toastmaster Stephanus for tonight. Before I start, though, quick question for you. When was your last speech, actually? 2019. So welcome back to the stage. Can I have a big round of applause for our, well, welcome back as well in that case. All right, so tonight Toastmaster Stephanus entertained us with his story related to his emotional roller coaster. And I think we can all agree he did it in a very fun, like very entertaining way as well. So hats off to you, sir. Now, I'm here to evaluate you, and let me highlight a couple of good points that I think everyone here can learn tonight. First of all, I really like your organization. I think your speech is very well structured. In a way, you divide it into first, do this. Second, do this. Third, do this. Now, for me personally, I really like an organized speech, so very well done on that one. Second one, you used a metaphor, some metaphors actually. The one I particularly like is data is the new oil. Now, that's also something we all can learn tonight. Using metaphors, similes, idioms in your speech can directly enhance your, let's say, well, your delivery. And I think that will stuck in your audience's mind. And other than all the good points, there are also some points that I think you can personally improve on. I think generally you're a right brain person or a right-handed person, right? Left? More to the right? Okay. So I would say that you come here a lot, I would say. Probably because on the left, we don't have as many audience on the right. But I would say it would be great if you can work the stage a bit more, probably center. And then you can, let's say, rotate your eye contact left, right, and center. Also, you can go to the left as well, just so that it's more balanced, right? And the second one would be when you're delivering your speech in the beginning, I think there's no problem. But when you go a bit to the end, I think the mic is getting further and further from your mouth. So it makes it a little bit hard to listen. So I would say next time you can probably keep it consistent here. All right? Now, to challenge you on your next speech, I would recommend you once again to work the stage. Don't worry, the left side won't bite. The center one won't bite either. And just keep the mic closer and you'll do great. All right, but last but not least, we're looking forward to your next speech and keep on rocking the stage. All right, that's all from me. Thank you very much. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you so much for Toastmaster Nikki. Please give applause for Toastmaster Nikki. Okay, so let's we move on to the another evaluator. So he will be evaluated for the fourth speaker, Toastmaster Alvin as our director. Toastmaster Alvin, the stage is yours.
The project is motivating others. Despite Shauki is sharing to us he is motivating others, his team, but me, I feel so motivated by your speech, Toastmaster Shauki. Round of applause to Toastmaster Shauki. Very good job, brother. The use of quotes, I liked it so much. Just join competition. Don't worry about winning. There is the biggest thing in you you didn't see. I love when we use quotes. It feels like a revelation from God, like a calling. So I feel motivated whenever Shauki say the quote. Very good technique, Shauki. And the second is about the a very good sense of humor. I feel like sometimes he tried to engage with audience, and it feels like just on the fly he can find the point of humor, like using the poster, right, and using the hat. A very good one, Shauki again. And one more thing, the descriptive body language. So try to one and two. I still remember the two value that we can learn. And how to improve Toastmaster Shauki? First, the project is about motivating others. You shared your story. The only thing that I didn't see is how was your team before and after that. So we can see the impact of you motivating others. And the second one is about giving a pressure and certain words that you feel that impactful, such as Hachiman. I feel that you say it so fast and I try to pay attention. What is it? Oh, Hachiman. So try to slower Hachiman. So, oh, I understand. It is Hachiman. And all in all, Toastmaster Shauki, I love your speech so much, bro. The use of quotes is very impactful. And to challenge you, please share the story. How was your team before and after, so we can see the impact and slower and the certain key points that you feel that interesting. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shauki. Once again, give a round of applause to Toastmaster Shauki. Back to you, G.
Thank you so much for our evaluator, Toastmaster Alvin, as our Director Division I. And then we have the more for the evaluation session. He will evaluate for the first evaluation, Toastmaster Ozan. Toastmaster Wilson, the stage is yours.
My love-hate relationship with social media told me to be more open-minded. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more applause for Toastmaster Nabila and also the evaluator Toastmaster Ozan. I just realized that when I had to become an evaluator's evaluator, I had to pay attention to two things, not only to his evaluation, but also to the speech. That tested my active listening skills to the max. Now, Toastmaster Ozan, I noticed as a very first evaluator, you were observant. I really like how you were able to observe the stature and the tone of Toastmaster Nabila on the stage. Not only that, you were also able to show by example how it's supposed to be. For example, when you commented about her tone, you were able to say, you may want to use a loud tone or a low tone. That was a very good evaluation. Now, if you want to be a better evaluator, I hope you didn't stop here. I have two things to share with you. Toastmaster Ozan, first thing, I noticed that when you were talking about the tone, I could feel it. You were at loss of words. You were talking too long, to the point that I think no one were able to follow until the very end of the evaluation. Now, in order to combat that, I proposed the structure of PIE, or you can say PI. The P stands for point, which means that you have to assert what is it? What is it that you need to evaluate? The tone, okay, that's the point. Now, I stands for interpret. Interpret means that what exactly is wrong or is good about the tone. You could say it was not variable enough. It was not lively enough. And then the E stands for example. You would share your observation. For example, you can quote what she said, and then you could replay it with your own version. and that will make you a good evaluator. Now, the second thing that I missed from your evaluation was the conclusion. Toastmaster Ozan, whenever you want to give an evaluation, you have to make sure that you give a conclusion. What she was good at and what rooms of improvement she could use, you have to assert it again in the end. Now, to challenge yourself, Toastmaster Ozan, I would love for you to try take a key point from the speaker's speech, and then you use it at the beginning, like I did. My love-hate relationship to the social media makes me an open-minded person. You use that, and you will make your evaluation even more powerful because it shows to everyone that you are properly observing, you are properly listening to the speaker, and that automatically makes you a good evaluator. Toastmaster Ozan, you are a very observant evaluator. Please give him a big round of applause. You should not panic. You can use structures, and you could also make a conclusion at the end. I believe you'll be a good evaluator. Back to the general evaluator, Toastmaster Dede.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for Toastmaster Wilson. So this is the end of the evaluator session. And then I will call our timer for the evaluation session. Toastmaster Febri.
Check, check. All right. Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. And then the timer's report for Toastmaster Ozan was 2 minutes and 41 seconds. For Toastmaster Wina was 2 minutes and 49 seconds. For Toastmaster Nikki, it was 3 minutes and 16 seconds. Toastmaster Alvin was 2 minutes and 25 seconds. And lastly, Toastmaster Wilson was 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So all evaluators are eligible to be voted. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for our timer, Toastmaster Febri. And then for all of you, please vote our evaluation session. Please choose the best evaluator that you want to choose, because he or she will be get the best evaluator. So we have to wait 1 minute for evaluation session. So please scan card this barcode. Everyone already voted? Okay, so we move on to the another session. We have the general evaluator call for report. So I am not alone, so I will call all of the role taker for tonight meeting. So the first I will call our grammarian Toastmaster Yosakim. Please welcome on the stage.
Hello again. My name is Yosakim, and I will present my report, my grammarian report for tonight. So, in my opinion, learning a language is an A to Z process, and grammar sits in the middle of it. So, learning grammar is not the whole language. Grammar is one aspect of learning a language. So, I thank you. You very much to willing to come up to the stage and to learn together to speak a better English. So I will speak mainly about three things tonight. The first about plural forms or plural nouns. The second is about past tense, and the third is about alternative phrases to the things that you have spoken in the last 1 hour. So the first one is about plural. I'm not talking about I have an apple, I have 2 apples, I have 3 apples. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about using plural form in a long complex sentences as you have practiced in your speeches. So, for example, our machines are broke down because we are not doing enough maintenance on it. So it's very easy to miss on the machine. Our machine broke down because we are not doing enough maintenance on it. So instead of our machines broke down. And the second one is about past tense. Also, I'm not talking about simple sentences. I'm talking about long sentences, especially in a speech where you go forward and backward in time. Just like the speech from Toastmaster Ray, from Toastmaster Stefanus, the speeches, their speeches go forward and frequently go forward and backward in time. So it's very, very easy to miss. So the third one is about alternative phrases. Like I hear one sentence to feel your feeling. Can you give more variation to prevent saturation or to prevent repetition? I suggest to acknowledge or to embrace the feeling or to embrace our feelings. And the second one and the last, how many times do you hear the phrase I think? How many times do you hear the phrase I think? Many times I think. Yes, I just spoke it. So maybe a better alternative to prevent repetition, I suggest you to use the word in my opinion or just eliminate the phrase I think to be more assertive of your opinion or the thing that you want to convey to the audience. So lastly, I have three favorite quotes or talks from our speakers tonight. And the first one is to embrace the social media and make the most out of it. Because it is the age of social media. And then the second one is from Toastmaster Ray to thank them or thank the past because they gave me a very valuable lesson. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ray. And lastly is from Toastmaster Stefanus is being a superhero doesn't mean that you cannot get hurt. This is so deep, deep sentence. So I think that is all from me. Thank you. Back to GE.
Thank you so much for our grammarian Toastmaster Yosakim. Please give applause for him. Okay, so we move on to another session. This is RWOD content. Please welcome Toastmaster Flo.
Thank you, Madam GE. So for I would counter report, the speaker who will speak less than 5 filler words are. Wow, this is a lot. Toastmaster Dede, congratulations. Toastmaster Albert, our Toastmaster of the meeting. Toastmaster Wilson, Toastmaster Ozan, Toastmaster Ray, Toastmaster Nikki, Toastmaster Alvin, and Toastmaster Shauki. At least the most repeated words is you know, and let, think, right, always, always. The use of word of the day showcase, they are Toastmaster Ozan, Toastmaster Nabila, and Toastmaster Shauki. Congratulations. Back to you, Madam GE.
Thank you so much for our RWOD Toastmaster Flo. Okay, please give applause for her. Okay, so this is my turn as a general evaluator to make sure that I get the observation of the meeting. So for the first thing, I really love with the vibe from tonight meeting. Everyone enjoy and all of the speaker is really like the professional way. Who is agree with me about that? Please raise your hand. Yeah, congratulations for the maths tonight. And then for the another session is, this is the first time for maths, not a table topic session, but it's really enjoyable. But I really like to mention for our Toastmaster of the meeting. I believe everyone as a role taker now that there is no table topic session. But for all of the guests, maybe unfamiliar about the agenda. So I suggest for the next Toastmaster of the meeting, if there is any change for the agenda, he needs to make sure to the audience to mention there is no table topic session, because the guests may be waiting for the session. I want to try the table topic session, but for tonight, unfortunately, you cannot join the table topic session. But don't worry, because for the 2 weeks again, we will have the table topic. So please come to the maths on the next agenda. So it's all for me as a general evaluator. So I will turn back to our ballot counter, Toastmaster Ether. Toastmaster Ether, please welcome on the stage.
Thank you, GE. Okay, it's time for me to announce our best speaker. Thank you to the voters. You are so excited to vote for favorite prepared speakers. We have 28 voters. Woo! So the favorite speakers goes to anyone here for the speakers? Okay, I will invite Toastmaster Ray. Please come to the stage. Okay, please stay in the stage. Okay, I will announce for our favorite evaluators. You know who? Our favorite evaluators goes to Toastmaster Wilson. Please come to the stage. You are he already in the stage. Okay, please come here. You dominated.
Sorry, I'm nervous.
Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Oh, okay, I will give the mic to the president.
Thank you very much to all speakers, all evaluators, and all role takers. Please give a big round of applause to everyone tonight. What makes me so happy today is that, what clock is it now? I think we are early, about 3 minutes, and I'm very happy for that because it means that we are not going to get scolded. Now, because we still have time, I would love to invite some of our visiting Toastmasters and guests, and courtesy to the role takers of Gunung Sewu Kencana Toastmasters Club, I would like to invite the president, Toastmaster Fab. Please come forward. Give him a big round of applause as well. Toastmaster Fab, thank you very much for taking a role. How do you think about this meeting? Welcome to America, by the way.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Wilson, for the opportunity. And this is my first time here at America. And from my opinion, I think this meeting is very good, and the stage is simply impressive. So I think this stage will be the best spot for us to improve our speaking skills and to what they call gain our confidence. So, and after all, I would like to appreciate the punctuality of all the role takers and all the members. Big round of applause for the Math Toastmaster Club. Very punctual. I would like to also incorporate that to our club. And I think that's all from me. Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson, for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fab. You have to know one thing about Mets club president. He has a Dory memory, so he may introduce himself to the new people, but he forgets his name. Um, I'm sorry, I forgot your name. Really, I was so focused on the rundown. So could you please introduce yourself and tell us about what you think about the meeting? Yes, please. Yes, please. You can go to the stage if you want.
Okay.
Get a photo of yourself speaking right. It makes people think you are a public speaker. You're about to. You're about to. Yes.
Eventually.
Yes. Thank you
Alright.
very much.
Good night, everyone. My name is Fasha, and I really enjoy my time today as a guest for the table for the Toastmaster meeting. Uh, yeah, I actually came for the previous meeting, for the Halloween one, and I told Shoki that I was going to go up for a uh, table topic session, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Hopefully next time. Uh, yeah, I I did really enjoy all four topics today, and uh, I voted for Toastmaster Ray. It was really as another fellow bullied person during the during primary school. I really empathize with your situation, and I really like your speech. And yeah, overall, I really like today's session, even though it was a bit different from the usual Toastmaster session. And I look forward to seeing more and joining more sessions in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Soon to be Toastmaster. Whom again? Sorry. Fasha, thank you very much. Don't remember. I'm so sorry. Maybe I would invite our distinguished area director B1, Toastmaster Claudia. Also, our immediate past president, Madam President. Oh, sorry. Madam immediate past president, please come forward. The stage is yours. Maybe you can share with us what you think about the very first Speak-a-thon.
Oh my God, guys. This is such a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
This is actually our first ever Speak-a-thon in Mets, probably in the past 3-4 years, maybe. Before COVID was like a long, long time ago. So big, big congratulations on that. I am so sorry that I missed a little bit of this show tonight, but I'm sure that even those parts that I did watch, it was amazing. And congratulations to our winners, Toastmaster Ray, and of course to you as well. But more to Toastmaster Ray.
Of course, more to him. Yes,
As this was his icebreaker. Looking forward to more of your speeches. Yay.
Thank you, Toastmaster Claudia. Let's invite more guests. I think my Dory memory has failed me again. I saw someone from Jakarta Toastmasters Club. That lady over there, but I apologize. I also forgot your name. Please come forward, introduce yourself to us, especially to me, for I can remember, and tell us what you think about the meeting. Thank you.
Hi everyone. I also can relate because I also have Dory memory as well. A fellow Dory memory. So hi everyone, my name is Elisa Eka Putri. I'm from Jakarta Toastmasters Club. Currently not active, but I'm still role taking sometimes. I really, really love this meeting. I really love this club. I love the energy. I love everyone here, and I truly, truly enjoyed this meeting. I was actually coming here expecting that I would speak in a table topic session, but I didn't know. But it was still a good experience. I would love to come again. This was an entirely new experience for me because usually in Jakarta Toastmasters Club, meeting every Monday. If you would like to join us, it's usually online. We sometimes have a hybrid meeting, but it's not in a place as grande as at America. So it is a new experience for me. I would love to join more of your meetings in the future. And if you would like to join our meetings at Jakarta Toastmasters Club, please visit our Instagram, and I would love to see you there. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next time.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Elisha. Wow, you spared no opportunity to promote your club. That was very clever. A very good salesperson. Thank you very much. I can relate. And then last but not least, I would like to invite the crowd over there. Maybe some of you would like to come on stage. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, my Dory memory failed me again. I think I've met you before. Do you want to speak? Yes? Do you want to try? Please introduce yourself and tell us what do you think about the meeting. The stage is yours and ours, actually.
Hello, everyone. My name is Olivia. I'm currently a guest. I was trying couple of clubs previously, and I think that is very fun and maths here.
Go, Mets!
Yes, and well, I really enjoy all of this, all of the speaker and also the evaluator. They are very informative and very fun. So yeah, I love to join more for maths club.
Let's go. Thank you very much. Soon to be Toastmaster Olivia, soon to be Mets, maybe. Please pray for the best. Ah, I did say last but not least, but I would like to invite one of the SCBD Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Adrian. Toastmaster Adrian, long time no see. Please tell us what you think about this meeting.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson. Happy morning! Thank you, Toastmaster Wilson. So I think all of the setup is quite professional. It is my first time here. Thank you to Toastmaster Nikita invite me and Toastmaster Wilson too. Yeah, thank you for having me here. All of the setup, all of the speakers is so high. It's just so enjoyable just to be here and hear all of you speak for this prepared speak. And congratulations for your first speakathon.
Thank you very much. Yes, it is.
Yes. And may I promote the club? Okay. Yeah.
3 seconds.
Okay.
Times
3
10.
seconds. Please invite come to our home base club every Friday, hybrid in the first and the last of the month. And yeah, see you there. You can join. You can visit our Instagram too in SCBD Toastmaster Club. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Adrian. Well, that will be all from the feedback from the guests. Really happy that most of it are positive. Although if you have negative ones, please feel free to reach us out. We won't bite you, I swear. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in joining more of our meetings, please visit our Instagram at match.toastmasters. You can also scan the barcode here, but I think you are already good enough to just type the name. Next, please. And if you are interested in becoming a member, please visit our lovely Vice President of Membership over there. We have 3 barcodes here. The left one is her Instagram number, WhatsApp number. For members, you can scan on the middle side in order to fill out a survey for your experience. And last but not least, if you want to join us in the Friends of Metropolitan group, you can also join the WhatsApp group there. And then, could you go to the next slide? We will have our next meeting at 28 November 2023. The theme is Welcome to Metropo Village, so feel free to dress like a villager. Yes, correct. And that's it. See you at the next meeting. I will close the meeting. Back to you, e-guide. Aldi, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, TM Wilson. And I would like to say congratulations, everyone from Mets, for the amazing speakathon. And earlier, during the opening, I asked the question of the day, which was, when was Toastmasters International founded? Is it A in 1924, B in 1935, C in 1944, or D, 1950? And the correct answer is A, 1924. So congratulations to Iris Tia from Instagram. And also, guys, be sure to follow our social media pages at America, and Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And also, can I try your slogan one last time before I close the event? Okay, have fun. Okay, everyone, thank you. My name is Aldi, and from everyone at America, see you at our next event. Bye-bye.